Oh wow, it's good to be here once again. I'm very excited about what we have been learning, and I'm very happy that we are beginning to have better understanding of what blockchain is, what are the advantages, and how can we better position ourselves to begin to start investing in digital economy. Now, today we'll be looking at another subtopic under why blockchain matter, and that is what are the industries that are being transformed by blockchain? What are the industries that are currently using blockchain to do business, in quote, so to say, to begin to look at traditional way of doing things and begin to move away and to say, okay, are there better ways of doing it? Now, one of the major industries that is doing that currently is the financial services, because it gives you faster cross-border transfer. You're transferring money from one country to another, you don't need to go through middlemen like we said the other day. You just transfer, pay some fee, and the money move to the recipient account. Then another industry is the supply chain and logistics, where we need to track whatever goods that is being transferred from one place to another online real time. With blockchain, that is very possible. Then in healthcare, for healthcare, you need a system where you can transfer patients' record in a safe way, safe and secure way. And with blockchain, that is very possible. Even in public and governance, we talk about voting the other time. It is possible with blockchain to transfer your vote from the polling booth to the electoral commission server securely without needing any intermediary to do that. In real estate, you need to transfer property record, that can be very tedious sometimes. I'm talking about they can't find the CFO, they can't find this other thing has happened. But with blockchain, you can do that securely and it is tamper proof. In retail and e-commerce, where you have to manage loyalty program, where you have to make sure that the product sourcing are transparent. You can also use blockchain to achieve that. In entertainment and media, where people produce content and they need to have royalties. Now, how do you distribute this royalty across to different individuals that are contributing to the media content? With blockchain, that is very possible. In education, people have certificates, and before you can verify the certificate, you have to sometimes send message to the school, and the email get to the school. The officer may not even be on seat, maybe it's on leave. When it comes back, the email has been you can't even find the email anymore. A lot of issues here and there, and the student is hanging somewhere. Maybe his certificate is hanging somewhere. But with blockchain, I've seen some system, some new systems that actually run on blockchain, use blockchain to verify certificates. That's very possible with the system. Then insurance company, where you have to talk about the smart contract. So you have gone, somebody needs to claim some damages, and they are finding it difficult to do that. With blockchain, that's very possible. It reduces fraud and delay. So it makes it pay out. Okay, somebody you have some claims, and the insurance company are saying, come back tomorrow, you have to bring this document, you have to bring that other document. But with blockchain, that is very possible. It's seamless and it's easier to do. With energy and environment, decentralized energy trading, carbon credit tracking. In countries where you give credit has to do with my system, or as a bank, or as a system, or as a business, we don't release too much carbon into the environment. How do you track that kind of business? When you are able to track them, if you do that physically, it may be difficult, but with blockchain, you can track them and be able to say, company ABC release this level of carbon into the atmosphere, and this should be the benefit that they should get from it. So these are some of the industry where blockchain technology is being used to transform how business is being transacted. Good to have you today. I hope to meet you another time. Thank you very much.